Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, it's a great win. It's a lot of fun for our team to be here. We had tremendous expectations going into last year's tournament, maybe a 2 seed, 3 seed, playing at home, first 2 rounds, and it got taken away, and so I think that's been a motivating force for this group all year. And I think today we played that way. We first game, so we had some turnovers that we need to clean up, but we played so hard, and just really proud of them. It's great to be at Northwestern and be part of something like this.
Thanks, Coach. Now we will go to questions from the media. We ask that you please utilize the raised hand function to indicate that you would like to ask a question. The first question will go to Shannon. Please state your full name and affiliation.
Okay. Hi, Joe. It's Shannon Ryan from the Tribune.
Hey, Shannon.
Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you guys are having a lot of fun out there, and you mentioned what this win means. But I mean, when you think about the big picture of the program and what you guys could have done last year and then this year in the tournament, I mean, where do you see the ascension of the program right now?
Yeah, Shannon, I appreciate that. And, you've seen us a lot, and you understand we feel like we can compete at the highest level. We spent 22 weeks in a row in the top 25 going back to last year. And so I feel like we're in that level, in that league, and it's where we want to be. We won a Big Ten championship last year, and I felt like, in January this year, we were in position to do the same thing, and had some injuries, didn't play as well in February with a couple games. But, our league is so brutal. It's so deep. We're looking at 7 teams that are here in San Antonio, and, we want to be in that top 3 or 4 in the Big Ten every year.
And you mentioned just last year being taken away and what a motivating factor that was. And Lindsay talked about that too. Just how was it a motivating factor? Like when do you guys talk about it, or is it just always in the back of your mind, or was it a preseason kind of rally cry? Can you describe that?
Yeah. I think everybody, when it happened, was stunned. I think there's no textbook on how to handle it. As a coach, you just try to be there for your team, and knowing my 5 seniors last year were never going to have a chance to play in the tournament was hard. But I think as we came back in the preseason and, September, October, that's one of the things we talked about right away. Let's use that as motivation to get back to the tournament this year. And I think everybody bought in, and they used it kind of motivate themselves when things got tough. And, we pulled out some big games over the course of the year.
Thanks a lot.
The next question will go to Doug. Doug, please state your full name and affiliation.
Okay, Doug. Oh.
Hey, Joe. Doug Feinberg, the Associated Press.
How you doing, Doug?
The win.
Thanks, buddy.
It seems like it's old school week so far. I mean, I think you were coaching back then the last time Northwestern won an NCAA tournament game, and Alabama won today for the first time since '98. Is this old school teams finally getting back in the NCAA tournament, getting victories, or something more than that?
Ironically, in 1997, at GW, we got to the Final 8 that year. We beat North Carolina. I thought we were going to get to the Final 4, and we actually beat Northwestern in the first round. And so that always sticks in my mind, Doug. How now I'm the coach at Northwestern, but we were in the tournament with Baylor a couple of years ago, got beat late in the game. So it's good. It's good. It's good to get a W, obviously, in this tournament, but I feel like we've really earned it. And, our players, more importantly, they just have a sense of pride about Northwestern.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Doug.
Our next question will go to Eli. Eli, please state your full name and affiliation.
Hey, Coach. Eli Karp from Inside NU. We've talked before about how Lindsay is a leader for you guys and has been for 4 years. What was it like seeing her go for 25 today and really being the offensive catalyst? Yeah,
Eli, thank you. And, I coached Nia Coffey. I've known Anuka Brown for a long time. And, as Lindsay mentioned, to score 2,000 points in the Big Ten with everybody trying to guard you is amazing. And I think today we saw what she's capable of. what she's done her whole career for us. So I'm more proud of her for what she does for our program as a leader and off the court. And, just how she does everything the right way. So we're excited for her. And man, to score 2,000 points in college basketball, and like I said, in our league, it doesn't happen every day. And to be in that company, says a lot about Lindsay.
The next question will go to Noah. Noah, please state your name and affiliation.
Hey, Coach. Noah Coffman, WNUR Sports. Looking ahead a little bit, on Wednesday, you potentially, depending on the outcome of tonight's game, have the chance for a real statement win against a 2 seed, one of the best programs in the country in Louisville. When you look at games, marquee games like that, as a team where you guys are the underdogs, have a big chance to pull an upset, does that motivate the people in your locker room a little bit more, knowing that that's going to be a big game for you guys to make a name on the national stage?
Yeah, listen, I have great respect. Jeff Walt's a good friend of mine, the coach at Louisville, and one of the great teams in the country. They were number 1 in the country earlier this year. They're really a 1 seed masquerading as a 2. So we're going to have our hands full. But again, in this tournament, you come to play every game, and I think we'll be ready to play. I don't think there'll be any, anything that will stand in our way preparation-wise. But they're a great team. It'll be a lot of fun to play them.
Then just bringing it back to this game, Paige Mott and Courtney Shaw.
And hey, listen, they still got to play Marist tonight. So, we'll but I think, again, if we do play Louisville, it'll be a fun thing to be part of.
Yeah, good point. And then I was just about Paige Mott and Courtney Shaw combined for 19 points tonight. It's the most points that your bigs, that your center, if you will, has scored all season. Can you talk about their contributions today and how much of an impact that had on the game?
Man, getting Courtney Shaw back, we were playing really well. I remember we beat Iowa, and we were in the top 20. And when she got hurt, it really hurt us. And then it gave Paige also an opportunity, though, to get some experience against really good competition. And, you saw today, she's fearless. She went right at their big kids, and their front line is huge. And then Courtney, do what she does for us, run the floor, finish, and rebound. So, glad to have both of them right now. I didn't know that, so I'm glad to hear they had 19 points. I haven't read the stats yet, but that's big for us.
The next question will go to Shannon. Shannon, please state your full name and affiliation.
We know who you are.
Okay, I think I was muted. And sorry if you answered this and I missed it because I got kicked off for a second. But can you just describe the attitude of this team? Lindsay was talking about, we didn't come here to win one game. It just seems like a very confident, fun group. I mean, your dance moves, it seems like you guys are making the most of this. But if you could just describe a little of the attitude of this team and what you think that means for the long haul.
Yeah, Shannon, a great question. And I think they just believe in each other. They've been through a lot. If I went, I would bore you all day. Their freshman year, we played at Evanston High School. Their sophomore year, we practiced 3 or 4 different locations around campus. And finally, we were able to move into Welsh Ryan Arena, but, never really practiced there. And then got to the championship game in the WNIT. Their junior year, they were primed, I think, to make a run at the Final Four. I just felt like we were that good last year. And to have that taken away. And then this year, they want to have fun, but they also, man, they've paid their dues to get to this point. And I think they sense that, and we try to encourage that. But they're having fun, but they also, they understand when the ball goes up, we got to compete. And we're in finals week too at Northwestern. So, our plate is full, but they've really focused today. Thanks.
And if I can just sneak in one more, again, ignore this if it was asked when I was booted off, but just the defensive effort, the amount of forcing 20 turnovers and scoring off those and holding the 37 or something % shooting. Just what was the plan defensively and how'd you execute that?
Yeah, we felt like they were averaging high double figures in turnovers, and we felt like that was going to be important for us, Shannon, to be able to turn them over and run out too, and try to get some easy buckets, because they're really good defensively when you got to grind against them half court. So it helped us to be able to get out. get some transition buckets off of turnovers. So that was big for us.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
The final question will go to Kristie.
Hi, Kristie Rieken from the Associated Press. I wondered, when you have a team that hasn't had NCAA tournament experience, how do you think your team was able to be so poised today?
Well, I'm sorry, I can't hear. Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we have a lot going on here, but
Sorry.
that's okay. It wasn't you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. So
Just wondered, when you have a team that doesn't have NCAA experience, how do you think your team was able to be so poised today?
I think what really helped us has been playing in the Big Ten tournament for these guys for 4 years. Playing in the WNIT, we played 6 games that year, played the last weekend of the season of college basketball. I think all those, one and done type tournaments that we've been in, kind of prepare you for this. And there's nothing other than actually going through it. But I think those little things helped us, Kristie, as we, came into today's game, and just being able to win some games in the Big Ten tournament, play in the semifinals. I think it really prepared us for today.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Lindsay. Can you just describe what this feels like, the first tournament win for the program and since '93, and the first tournament win for your coach at Northwestern? What are the emotions after this one?
Yeah, it feels great. Obviously really exciting. And the fact that we get to finally play in the NCAA tournament after what happened last year is great. So it's been a long time coming in. It's obviously very exciting for us, but we're not done yet. So we want to keep working and win another game.
Yeah. And can you just expand on that? Just that, I know you guys have talked a lot about the potential you felt you had last year, and just how much of a motivating factor was that for you going into this tournament?
Yeah, it's very motivating for us. All the time we talk about having a chip on our shoulder, and that's exactly what we did today coming in, because we knew what we could have accomplished last year. So to finally be able to do it is amazing, and we're going to come in and leave everything out on the court.
Thanks.
Our next question will go to Kristie. Please state your full name and your affiliation.
Hi, Kristie Rieken from the Associated Press. I know you touched on it, but can you even kind of put it into words what it means to be the first people to win a tournament game? Like they haven't won a tournament game since before you were born. Like, what does that mean to you?
It's amazing. This is what I've worked for my 4 years, me and my teammates. So to finally see it come to light and come to life, I don't even know how to put it into words, but obviously it's very exciting for us and just a great feeling.
What do you think was the biggest key to y'all's victory today?
To play our game, and kind of focus on us, control the tempo of the game, and be able to break their pressure and get the shots that we wanted to get.
The next question will go to Shannon. Shannon, please state your full name and affiliation.
Okay. Yeah, I just asked it. Shannon Ryan from the Chicago Tribune again. Could you get into a little of the defensive effort? You guys held them to 37% shooting. You forced 20 turnovers and converted those into points. Just how much was that part of the game plan, and how did you manage to execute that?
Yeah, we pride ourselves on defense, and we knew that they prided themselves on defense too. So just coming into it, knowing that we were going to be better and we were going to be the aggressors and kind of get them out of what they wanted to do on offense.
The next question will go to Eli.
Hey, Lindsay, Eli Karp from Inside NU. How crucial was it, early on to make a few buckets? How big was that for your confidence to get going?
It's really big, but I mean, I was going to keep shooting whether I made them or not. But definitely to see him go in early definitely builds my confidence. And then obviously having my teammates and my coaches always telling me to keep shooting the ball is great for my confidence as well.
And then when Veronica fouls out with 5 minutes to go, it's a 6-point game. What's going through your mind at that point? Do you feel like you need to carry the team to victory or make a big play?
I mean, obviously just step up and lead, try to keep my teammates calm and focus on us and focus on what we need to do and kind of control the game from there.
The next question will go to Noah. Noah, please state your name and affiliation.
Hi, Noah Coffman, WNUR Sports. Lindsay, when you came off the floor at the end of the game, when you were dribbling the clock out, you held up the one finger and said one. That's one, right? Can you talk about your team's mentality coming into this tournament, about the way you guys approached the tournament with that in mind?
Yeah, I didn't come here to play one game, obviously. So just saying that's one game down, and now it's time to focus on the next one and try and get another win. And that's kind of just been my mentality, to just keep pushing and keep winning and just play as long as we can.
And just how confident are you guys going into that game too? You know, you guys have brought a lot of swagger to this game, brought a lot of swagger to this tournament. How confident are you, regardless of who that next opponent ends up being?
I'm beyond confident. I'm taking us over anybody.
The next question will go to Gregory. Gregory, please state your full name and affiliation.
Sorry about that. Greg Svirnovskiy from the Daily Northwestern. Lindsay, I'm wondering if you could take me through, there was this play, kind of towards the end of the third quarter. You guys up 34-29, and you kind of jacked up this fadeaway, hit the ground and took the shot and kind of, celebrated arms crossed, chest puffed out. Take me through that moment and what that signified in the game, putting you guys up 7.
I mean, I don't know if I chucked it up, but no, I think I kind of got it, got into my fade. I was able to get into my fadeaway, and, the ball just went in and one. My teammates were hyped, so I figured I'd get hype and do a little something and get excited.
Right. And real quick too, I mean, 2,000 points for you, the 34th player in the Big Ten to do that. What does that mean? In terms of serving as a testament to your years at Northwestern?
Yeah, it means the world to be a part of that club and be a part of those other 2 great Northwestern players and just go down as one of the best to come through the program. So it means a lot to me.
The next question will go to Shannon.
Oh, sorry, I'm good. I just forgot to put the hand down. Thanks.
Thank you. We do have time for more questions. If you would like to do so, please use the raise hand function in the chat. The next question will go to Noah. Noah, please state your full name and affiliation.
Noah Coffman, WNUR Sports. Lindsay, this matchup against this UCF team, a team that really likes to take away the drive. Were you coming into the game knowing I'm going to be the one to get my shot? I'm going to be the one to lead the way in this game?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm kind of just going to do whatever my team needs me to do to win. And today it was scoring and being aggressive. So yeah, for sure. Just seeing those first couple ones go in and being able to do that, kind of just be aggressive and do whatever I need to do to get a win today.
And then last year, you guys were coming into the tournament forecasted as a 3 seed before things got shut down. You're coming in as more of a favorite, potentially as people were seeing it. And now you guys coming into the second round are almost certainly going to be an underdog, the 7 seed against the 2 seed. Does that motivate you in any way that you guys have been able to sort of assume this underdog mentality?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love when people doubt us. I love being the underdog. I think even today people didn't think we were going to win this game. So I think it puts an even bigger chip on our shoulder, and it motivates us even more to come out and just be aggressive and prove people wrong.